Ready for some instant science? Watch what happens when we add a catalyst. This incredible foam is filled with oxygen. That's an exothermic reaction. Watch how water holds itself together. This is all thanks to surface tension. Soap breaks that tension and pushes it away. It creates a sort of skin. It can even support this metal paperclip. Watch this. Water molecules stick together to create a sort of skin. Now watch what happens when I add soap. It breaks the tension and down it goes. Science is amazing. Materials to return to their original shape. Ifult wrinkly propor supplied. But if we pull too hard, we reach the limit. Beyond this point, the materially deformed. Physics is everywhere! Welcome to the world of elasticity. Watch this spring stretch as we apply force. Remove the weight and it snaps right back. That is Hooke's law in action. Solid materials return to their original shape.
Can we defy Newton's first law? Watch this coin. Inertia keeps it still. In still, while gravity pulls it down. Did you know that a match doesn't use friction to light? It's actually a beautiful chemical reaction. Striking it turns red phosphorus into white. And that is what actually starts the fire.
Did you know that Mercury isn't the hottest planet? Even though it's closest to the sun, Venus is actually hotter because of its thick atmosphere. It traps heat, making it a cosmic oven.
Did you know that Mercury is the only metal that is actually liquid at room temperature? Its electrons are bound so tightly that it cannot form a solid bond. But remember, it is highly toxic, so never touch it. This tiny pellet of uranium holds a mind-blowing amount of energy. It equals 1 ton of natural coal, transforming how we think about power. Did you know that you probably have a synthetic element in your house? Inside this smoke detector is a tiny amount of americium-241. It emits alpha particles to detect smoke, saving lives through basic nuclear physics. Did you know that californium is one of the most expensive elements? Just 1 microgram releases over 2 million neutrons every second. This makes it incredibly effective at treating certain cancers. Ever wonder why you don't slip when you walk? It's all thanks to static friction. Your foot pushes back and the ground pushes you forward. So you're literally pushing the earth. Ever wonder why we're stuck to the ground? It's because Earth has a massive amount of mass. And according to Einstein, mass warps space-time, creating the pull we call gravity. Make sense?
Ever wonder why the sky is blue? It is called Rayleigh scattering. The atmosphere scatters blue light more, sending it straight to our eyes from every direction. Ever wonder how rainbows form? It's all about refraction and dispersion. Each color bends at a different angle, creating that beautiful arc in the sky.
How can this ball defy gravity and float in midair? This is all thanks to Bernoulli's principle. Fast air creates low pressure, trapping the ball inside. Science is just pure magic explained. Ever wonder why your umbrella never gets soaked? It's coated with a hydrophobic material. This creates a surface that water just can't bond to, making the rain roll right off.
Did you know that the moon doesn't actually produce its own light? It's just a giant rock reflecting light from the sun. Without the sun, it would be completely dark.
Does the moon actually have an atmosphere? Not like Earth, but it has a very thin layer. It's called an exosphere, where air is incredibly trace, so practically it's a vacuum.
Would an object that floats on Earth still float on the moon? The answer is yes. Floating depends on density, not just gravity. Since both the water and the object weigh less, the buoyant force keeps it afloat.
Ever wonder how your car actually starts? It all begins with a tiny spark. This causes combustion, pushing the pistons to generate power. And that is machine science for you. Ever wonder how a generator makes electricity? It is all about moving a magnet through a coil of wire. This movement pushes electrons, creating an electric flow. And that powers our entire world. Ever wonder how this actually glows? Electricity fights its way through a tiny wire. That resistance creates intense heat and light. That is the magic of incandescence. How does a battery actually work? Inside, chemicals force electrons to build up at the negative end. When you connect a wire, they rush to the positive side. That flow of electrons is electricity. This is a galvanometer. It detects very small electric currents. Current flows through a coil in a magnetic field, making the needle move. It is used to measure current and voltage.
Ever wonder how a primary cell works? Common chemical reaction. Common types are alkaline and coin cells. You use them in remote controls, clocks, and toys. They are cheap and single-use only. Ever wonder how rechargeable batteries work? These are secondary cells, meaning their chemical reactions can be reversed. Lithium-ion types power our phones. They are efficient and reusable. Ever wonder why noble gases are so standoffish? It is because they have a completely full outer shell of electrons. With a complete octet, they do not need to share. They are chemically perfect all by themselves.
Did you know that a single bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread.
Ever wonder why we sweat when we run? Your muscles generate a lot of heat. Sweat evaporates to cool your body down. It's your personal AC.
Ever wonder why this chair doesn't break when you sit on it? Your weight pushes down, but the chair pushes back. Well, with equal force, so you're perfectly balanced. Ever wonder why the Earth keeps on spinning? It formed from a swirling cloud of gas and dust, and that original rotation just never stopped. Follow for more amazing science facts.
Did you know that we don't actually see with our eyes? They're just sensors that collect light. Your brain flips that light into the images you see. So you really see with your brain. Did you know that your ears don't actually hear sound? They actually collect sound waves that vibrate your eardrum. These vibrations are turned into electrical signals that your brain interprets as music or speech. Did you know this? Your brain generates about 20 watts of electricity. That's enough to power a small light bulb. Did you know that your cerebrum is the largest part of your brain? It controls all your thinking, learning, and even your senses. It's divided into two halves called hemispheres. They split glowed to make you. Did you know that your eyes don't actually see? The optic nerve carries electrical signals to your brain. There, the visual cortex creates the image. It's like a lightning-fast data. Did you know that your eyes don't actually see? The optic nerve carries electrical signals to your brain. There, the visual cortex creates the image. It's like a lightning-fast data. Smells trigger powerful memories. That's because the olfactory lobe has a direct hot wire to your brain's emotional center, bypassing the usual sensory route. Ever wonder how your brain's pieces connect? The pons virolii is the ultimate message bridge. It links your forebrain to the cerebellum. It regulates breathing and deep sleep. Deep inside your brain lies a tiny region called the hypothalamus. It acts as your body's ultimate smart thermostat, keeping everything in perfect balance.
Ever wonder how lightning forms? Inside a cloud, ice bits collide. This creates positive and negative charges. Opposites attract, building up. Then boom, making a giant spark. And that's lightning in a nutshell.
Radioactivity is actually perfectly natural. It happens when an unstable atomic nucleus breaks down and releases energy in the process.